Нельзя заходить, у меня урок. Ты не можешь заходить. Что тебе надо? Ну что, возьми там и уходи, мне урок. Нельзя заходить ко мне, идите. Маленький сызерс, на, возьми. Все, уходи, уходи. Выходите, дверь закройте, нельзя заходить вообще. Вообще заходить нельзя. Hello, everyone.
Доброе утро.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. How are you today? How's everybody? Almut, how are you? How was NeuroSpirals course class?
Very, very interesting. It was very strong, very energetic.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Leah, hi. How are you? It's so nice to see you in person. So nice to meet you. Hi, Lena. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Fine, thank you. Nice to meet you, ladies, from Italy.
Hi, Julia. How are you? Welcome.
Good morning.
Shout out to my girl, Rain. Rain, how are you? How was the NeuroSpirals course for you? Class, how was the session this morning?
It's good. I was a little late. I apologize. I overslept. Oh, little.
Hello, Sequoia. How are you today? How are you doing this fine morning?
Enough. No, it was good. We learned a lot about spirals. It was fun.
Oh, there you go. You see how much fun it is?
Fun.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Brenda, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good. Glad to hear. Hi, Cindy. Cindy, if you're interested to say hi, you're welcome to turn on your microphone. I'm just turning on the Facebook Live, and I have some very exciting news to share with everybody today before we even start drawing. And Karen is here. Okay, so 1 second, I'm just turning my Facebook Live. I'm very exciting news. I was wondering if I should tell you before or after we draw, because we are going to draw some colors and emotions now. So of course you understand, I'm like, should I get them very excited? Because I want you to experience a range of emotions as we will be drawing. But I decided so that yes, we will start, okay? Let me see if the live is on. And we're going to start. Yes, welcome everybody again. I'm saying again, as we turned on Facebook Live. Today we're doing colors and emotions. This is a free intro class to the NeuroColor course that we're starting tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the exciting news that I wanted to tell you, which is not fully related to the NeuroColor, but it's completely related to the whole NeuroGraphica, is that this upcoming weekend, the Institute is doing a conference. It does its annual conference. The Institute has a conference at least about I would say 2 to 3 times a year, right? They have a winter, they have a spring, I would say 4 probably, yeah. Winter, spring, summer, they usually don't do. Maybe they do, yeah, maybe they do. And then there is, of course, fall. So this year for the spring conference, we're planning to extend and make it, some of it, we already have lined up 4 to 5 people who will be speaking in English. So we're going to we're going to make part of the conference in English for all of you English speakers who are not able to fully understand Russian, right? I know some of you have told me that you watch the Russian videos and you just draw with people without fully understanding. But I think it's so exciting that we're actually going to do the English speaking. And at the conference, we're going to present the news about the instructor's course in English. So everything will be very, very exciting. Yes, we are going to be leading the conference. It's going to be me, my partner, Margarita Miller, and my other partner, some of you may know her, Anna Denning. So the 3 of us will be leading the conference. and it's going to last, that's right, it's going to last 15 hours, okay? So all of the sessions will be in recording, as we are going to start on Saturday afternoon, right? So some people will be busy, some people will not have availability to watch it. But of course, everything will be in recording, and we're inviting everybody, okay? I will be posting the sessions and the timelines and all of the information very, very soon, okay? This upcoming week, starting tomorrow probably. So please start watching announcements, paying attention what's going on and where we are. And 1 second, somebody's trying to enter, but my mouse is as usually, there you go. I have 2 screens. I don't know about you people who have 3 screens. My mouse always gets lost within the 2 screens. Hi, Michelle, welcome. So I will be putting announcements on my profile. I'll be putting announcements in the world of Neurographica. And of course, we are going to revive, those of you who probably know, we do have an Institutes page, but it's somewhat, not as active. But starting this week, we are planning to bring it up. We're going to bring announcements and everything. So I'm very excited about this. It's extremely excited. We have had previous conferences. Hi, Michelle. Nice seeing you in person. We have had previous conferences like last year, the year before, with the Neurographic Americas Association. But now we're actually going to do the official, conference from the Institute, from Pavel, the founder. So I think that's great news to start our session with. Who's with me? Who's excited? Yeah, I think we all are, right? Excellent, excellent. Brenda. Yeah, I know. Some of you have been asking me, some of you have been waiting. So yes, I wanted to do this. So now that we have had that aside, I think we had 8 minutes of introduction now. Let's do some more intro. Who is from where? I know where some of you are. I know some of you I don't know. So please, let's chime in. I am currently situated in Florida. And who is from where? Okay, bring it in. Cindy from Maine. Welcome, Cindy. Yes, you're welcome to type it, or you're welcome to, you can open up your microphones for now. And just say hello, Virginia. Welcome, Virginia. New Jersey, California. Oh, yes.
New York.
New York. Oh, Phyllis, you're from New York. Nice to meet you. I used to live in New York. Moved to you a few months ago. Michelle from Omaha, Nebraska. Brenda from India lives in Dubai. Oh, Brenda, I just got a new student from Dubai. It's so cool. She was telling me how excited she is to start talking about Neurographic in Dubai. And I was like, yay, you guys gonna be buddies. Almud from Munich, New Jersey. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Almut, am I saying your name correctly? I'm always interested in pronunciations.
Well, I think it's not possible in English. In German, we say Almut.
Almut, okay.
Yeah.
Learning.
Great,
Excellent.
thank you.
Excellent. And Karen from Netherlands. Ooh, welcome, welcome. And Elena is from Italia, Trieste. Oh, it's so beautiful. We definitely have a whole world of Neurographica going on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do with you today is prepare your paper. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different, okay? Just to bring you the whole idea of colors and emotions, I decided that today we're actually going to start drawing first, and then we will start explaining everything and talking about the course and about colors and emotions and what it means for all of us, okay? So for now, just a bit of, you can call it an experiment, but I call it drawing Neurographica, which I think you're all excited to do now. I'm going to transfer my camera If it's okay with you, I'm gonna pin myself so you guys can all see me, or ladies actually. There's no guys yet, but we definitely have ladies here. Okay, now you're gonna have some magic now. Now you see my hands appearing, voila. And now a bit more magic, and you will see my paper appearing, voila. Does everybody see my paper and my marker? Please let me know. If I see at least 3 hands up, or, you know, letting me know that you have it, then
Good.
excellent, excellent. If you see me, if few of you see me, that means it works. Everything is fine. Everybody else, if for some reason you don't see me, please feel free to, yes, you may take the iPad. Please feel free to kind of exit and come in. Sometimes that happens with, like, when you switch cameras. Oh, okay, great. Okay, so what I would like for you to do is, actually, we're going to do something a bit different today, okay? Take a piece of paper and divide it into 4 parts, okay? Just 4 parts like this, okay? Take your pencils or highlighters or markers, whatever you would like to use now to bring it in, but it's something that you're gonna use for coloring, okay? Not just for drawing, but actually coloring, okay? And this is what we're going to do today, okay? I'm going to show you now a series of pictures. What I would like for you to do is just take the pencil or the marker or the highlighter that comes to your hand and start expressing whatever you feel on the paper, okay? What we're going to do is something a bit different, but I decided that this would be a great way for you ladies to experience colors, you know, firsthand, so to say. Okay, so 1 second, you see my screen? Everybody can see my screen? Okay, ready, set, go. I'm going to show you a series of pictures that will have, of course, color into it, okay? What I would like for you to do is I'm going to show you pictures quickly, maybe about a few seconds. I want you to look at it. Then when I stop share screen, I want you to scribble, take 1 square. Does everybody see what I did with my paper? Divide it into 4 parts, okay? We're going to start with this part, then we're going to go to this one, okay? Just giving you an idea. This will be number 1 picture, number 2, number 3, and number 4, okay? Just for you guys to get an idea, for you ladies. Okay, so I want you to scribble, draw, whatever you want to do. I want to see your reaction, but I want you to do it with color. NeuroGraphica is welcome. I want to see color, not the black line, not just the neuro line. I want you to actually express yourself with, you know, scribbling, coloring. Imagine yourself as kids. Let's put it this way. Okay, ready, set, go. I'm going to change pictures now, okay? Just start being aware of your feelings, of your thoughts. If you're welcome, you can start the scribbling. If you're not, if you want to see more pictures, you're welcome to do that. Breathing in and out. Allow all of this to be kind of, you know, enveloped by you. Allow your vision to see what you see and start reacting to it, start being influenced by it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go faster. Just look at the pictures. Just pay attention to the feelings, to the emotions you're getting as a result of the pictures. And I'm stopping the sharing. And please take a marker or a pencil and just start drawing something within the first quadrant, which is the first rectangle on the top right side, okay? Just express yourself with color. If you want to, if some thought or emotion comes to your mind, you can just write it down, okay? Write it down here. What is the emotion that you just felt? Okay, start being aware, start paying attention. What is the connection within your mind that you started getting from the pictures? Okay. Mhm. You know, I promise you we will talk later. For now, just feelings, just reactions, just follow your awareness, you know. Figure out what's happening with you. Where are you? How does those pictures resonate with you, with what's going on with you right now? Okay. Are we ready? We're doing a very quick, it's like sketching, like a neuro sketching, okay? It's not even neuro yet, just sketching at this point, okay? Are we ready? We're going to go to the second quadrant now. I'm going to show you the next series of pictures. Pay attention and see where it takes you within the next picture, okay? Watch your reactions, start looking at the pictures and reacting back, okay? Not necessarily within here. I know we usually used to like discussing and thinking what are our thoughts. Over here today, I would like to see, to get you in touch with your emotions and start reacting in the form of the picture, okay? Drawing, scribbling, whatever you want to call it, sketching, okay? Breathing in and out. This is very important for you ladies. Breathing in and out, just so you have your body actually, you know, goes through the whole reactions, what we're trying to do here. Just react, just feel it. Just pay attention. Also pay attention how your body reacts while you are experiencing those emotions. As you are viewing different colors, different pictures. Breathing in and out. I'm going to stop very soon. If you're ready to start drawing and scribbling, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to start very, very soon. I'm going to stop very soon for you guys to have your reaction. Okay, we're stopping and start reacting. What color comes to your mind as you're reacting to the pictures you just saw? Pay attention to what's happening. Start scribbling first with the color that you have hand and using different colors, and just follow whatever your body is reacting, like your intuition. Okay, just follow it. Just see where it's taking you. It's a different and very exciting kind of drawing. And trying to see what are the images that are coming to your mind. Okay. Just try. First, you're going to see, like I said, first you will start scribbling. Then with time, you will look at the image and say, you know, this looks like a, what does it look like to you? It can be different things, by the way. Okay. Yeah, that's what I feel like doing here. Okay. one more minute. I'm going to let you finish your picture. We're going to start something else, the third quadrant, okay? Let's do the next series, you ladies, whoever is ready. Well, actually, if you're not, just look it up. You can always finish your picture later. For now, we're working with reactions, quick reactions, quick reaction from within and then quick reaction from without, like bringing it outside to your paper, okay? Let's go next, okay? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Pay attention, look at the images. What are the emotions that come to your mind? Then you can do breathing in and breathing out. What is your body feeling? What is it telling you? What body parts comes up to you? What is the reaction of the body when you look at these pictures? What does it want to do? Kind of get in touch with your instincts, with your primal reactions. I'm going to start to go a bit quicker. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, we're going to stop now. As you finish looking, take the pencil or the highlighter or the marker of your choice and start scribbling, start writing, start drawing, whatever is the reaction you're having to these pictures, okay? Pay attention, what is the color that you're choosing, At this point, you don't have to pay attention, you can just do it like intuitively. Later on, we will pay attention to that. Start scribbling and see where is your mind taking you? What do you see in your picture? What did you just draw? Right? The picture does not have to make sense to you or anybody else, just so you understand. We're trying something different here. Trying to start paying attention to the various associations we have with color. For those of you who are looking for logic, but at this point, just breathing in and breathing out. Just let your hand tell you what you are drawing. Just pay attention, look at your picture. What is happening there? Where are you going? One more minute to finish and we will go to our last segment. Okay. Okay. Okay, breathing in and out. I'm turning on the last segment, okay? Everybody pay attention. Let's see what we have here. Don't forget breathing in and out. Allow the emotions to go in and out, you know, through your body. Allow your body to go with your experience. What do you see? And then right away, what do you feel? Breathing in and out. That's very important. Please remember to do that. Okay, we're done with this segment. Okay. Go to your fourth quadrant and think, what would you like to express on the paper? Again, allow your hand to just take you to where it needs to go, okay? Don't think what you're drawing. Just let your hand scribble, similar to what I'm doing now, and then you will see what is happening. What is it making? Breathing in and out as we are not talking. Please make sure that your body is still, has a sway, has a space to express the feelings that it does. And you can do that through breathing, okay? And we are almost done. Just want to let you know. Okay. Breathing in and breathing out, and we're almost done, okay? I'm giving everybody a minute, and then, yes, we're going to talk, okay? I want to hear your impressions of what we just did before I start explaining what we did, you know? Before we put everything into logic and mindness, you know? I want to hear your reaction to what just happened. What did you ladies think? What did you ladies feel? Okay. Breathing in and out, one more minute. And then please turn on your microphone. It doesn't have to be long, honestly. I just want to hear your reaction. What did you feel? You know, and I just realized that I only wrote the feeling in the first one. The rest of them, I actually was so into the drawing. Who is ready? Who wants to, it doesn't have to be long, ladies, really. Just a few words. I just want to hear, what did you think? This is unusual, right? I mean, for a Neurographica class especially, right? You're expecting that I'm going to do the neuro line, and I'm not. I'm doing something a bit different. What did you think, Rain?
That's actually exactly what I was thinking. It was really nice not to use a black marker at all for anything. Like, it's an absence of, since starting Neurographica. I haven't allowed a color to be my dominant primary. it's always been using like, you know, a traditional black pen. So it's very refreshing to just play with color. I had a blast. And they're all uniquely different.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you
And that's what it did.
for sharing with me. Color is going to be a lot within this course, so yes.
That was your thing, Lana. This was my journey.
So beautiful. 1 second, okay? If I may, I just want to pin you. And yes, ladies, if you're interested in sharing, oh, so beautiful. I love it. That was very good for this very little amount of time, Rain. Please tell people that you're a professional artist so people don't feel bad that they didn't do so much within those few minutes that I gave them. But yes, over here, people, Rain is a professional artist, so you don't have to feel, you know, self-confidence about that. Wonderful.
But
so
the tree
gorgeous.
is all Lana. The neuro tree that slid in there is all Lana.
Let me see again the neuro tree. I focused on the heart, by the way. I focused on the heart. Oh, I see the second quadrant. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to draw a tree. It just showed up.
So cool. Who wants to go next? Almut?
Well, I just like playing with the colors, and I was surprised that there were shapes, were quite different shapes that came out.
Wait a
So,
minute.
yeah.
1 second. I lost you. I wanted to share you. Where are you?
Yeah, I am. Just sitting.
It is.
I can't. I can't find you, so I'm gonna just gallery share. Okay, there you are. Okay, now I can see your picture.
There you are.
Oh, so beautiful. I love it. I love it. And pay attention, right, ladies? Some of them will make sense to your mind, and some of the pictures, but at this point, you guys are like, those of you who are more familiar, I know some of you are more familiar with Neurographica, some of you I'm not sure, but those of you who are familiar with Neurographica, even though some pictures won't make sense to you, you're so okay with that, right? Let me know, like mindness, like thinking mentally wise, right? Who wants to go next? I want to see more pictures. Yes, Andrea, let's go. And then Leah. Yeah, they just
I need to
unmute.
unmute myself. Okay,
Yeah.
so I went right when you were, I kind of came in a little bit late, but I guess it felt like we were going right through the rainbow. I felt like that was kind of the order that we were going. I don't know if that's right, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's why I didn't say anything, because I realized you're going to just dive in. We just looked at the pictures, and you did exactly the right thing. Just react to the pictures. That's what I was saying. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Excellent. How did you feel? I want to hear, anybody else wrote some words of feeling?
It felt a little, the images and what I drew felt a little isolated. It felt like, you know, there were these, it was these beautiful galaxies in the images. And then when I drew them, it felt kind of like isolated, because, you know, you have these like stars that are isolated with, and obviously these aren't stars, but like, you know, this isolation, but this harmony and isolation.
Beautiful, beautiful. They can be stars to you, Andrea, by the way. If you call them a star, that's what it is, right? We respect everybody's vision. Leah, did you want to show us your picture? Thank you, Andrea. Oh, beautiful. And that's what I want to see, just expressions, you know?
This is number one. I did it a little different. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay, beautiful. Yeah.
And
so
for me, it was free, feeling very free, feeling like a 5-year-old that, you know, no rules, and just to express myself.
So beautiful. Yeah, that's what that's what I said, right? I did say you ladies feel like a child. Oh, okay. Hello to everybody on Facebook. Marina, hello. It's so nice to see you. Akila, it's so nice to see you. And we're gonna go on. Who wants to be next? Elena, you wanted to share? I see you unmute yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like a child, and then still like a child. So somehow in the first picture, I didn't have any feelings. So just, you know, and then I realized what I should be feeling or what I should be looking for. But it was fun. I really enjoyed the pictures. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Who wants to be next? Michelle, you want to go? Go ahead. Just unmute yourself. We're not in a class, ladies. You don't have to raise your hand. We're good. Some of you are teachers here, I know. I know some of you are teachers. I can see that, right? You raise your hand.
I did this one. This is my first quadrant. I just thought of, I kind of like, I can't remember who brought it up. Andrea brought up the rainbow. I could tell you were kind of jumping around to the rainbow. So I just, I don't know, immediately I just thought of the 4 elements. So I kind of did fire and then earth and then, water and then wind. And it just sort of, I don't know, organically turned into that.
Beautiful.
You connect,
that
you
I naturally.
them.
Yeah.
Did you connect them intentionally?
I did by the time I was here at the second quadrant, I did.
So gorgeous. So gorgeous. And I see the spiral there, right? So cool. So beautiful. So beautiful. Who wants to be next? Anybody else wants to share? You're welcome to. Yes, Elena. Share with us.
No. Okay. This is my, oh, you can see no.
Bring it closer to you, Elena. Put it next to your
I
body.
think
The background,
the
background is preventing.
yes.
Okay, now we see it. Yeah. Look how
Okay.
beautiful it is.
This
It's
is
a huge
the
format,
first.
right? What's the size of the paper? Is it A2, A4? No, A3, I mean.
Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in this one, my emotion was more high. In the other 3 was low and is too peaceful. This one requests more intensity for me.
Which one was more intensity? Show me.
I don't know. When I saw the picture, my breath was more fast.
Yeah, yeah, right. That was my next question. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Who else felt that? Remember when I kept saying, pay attention to your body? Yeah, Brendan. Yeah, go ahead, Brendan. Unmute yourself. What did you ladies feel like? Did anybody else feel like your breath, you're breathing quicker, right? Like Rain, I was thinking, this can be done with Pilates, right? Like with yoga, right? Where you can actually improve your exercise regime. Brenda, what did you want to share with us? Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, I love it.
So this one is the first one. I felt a lot of sadness actually. So a lot of sadness came up. Then on this one, I felt unstable, but I drew like a butterfly which says fly free. Then this one's the third one, which I felt joy, but at still the same time, I felt a lot of depredation, which was like crossing waves or ladders to life. And this one, I had joy and the divine within. So yeah.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. Beautiful, beautiful picture, everybody. So I'm going to start. Anybody else wants to share? If anybody else who didn't, please feel free to unmute yourself and share with us. And I'm going to actually explain to you what we're doing because it's so interesting. It's so, hi, Ellen. It's okay, you can watch it in recording. But welcome anyway. I want to share with you what we were just doing, okay? Because I know that as much as emotions I can give you, as much as we focused all our drawing on emotions, that may not be necessarily enough. We're here, all of us almost, again, like, I don't know, some of you I know you're basic students and some of you are even specialist students, some of you I don't know. There's everybody here, let me ask, is everybody here familiar with Neurographica, or is this the very first session you are starting to learn or draw Neurographica? Everybody's familiar? Yes, Andrea, what did you want to say? Is it the first time for you? No, you're familiar, right? I know. Right.
You wanted us to raise our hands and say if we'd done
Yes.
it. I'm sorry.
No, actually the opposite. I wanted to know if somebody's new, just so I can pay more attention and explain. But if everybody know what Neurographica is, that's what I want to say. All of us who draw Neurographica, we all aware that when we do the drawing, we always have an awareness practice, right? When we pay attention with the breathing in, and then we pay attention to our emotions, then we pay attention to our body parts, right? And that's what we did now, right? And one thing that we didn't do that we usually do is pay attention to our thoughts. And that was very intentional. I wanted to make sure to bring you to the emotion side, just to get you aware and kind of bring you within this whole world of emotions. And I wanted specifically to tie in emotions to the colors, right? Because what I'm trying to do here is to show you that our emotions are so wonderfully can be expressed with colors, and the more we'll bring it in. And this kind of method, what I was trying to tell you, right? When I started drawing, all of the pictures were completely unintentional. Like I specifically did not allow myself to focus on my thought. I think either this one or this one, I started at one point going deeper into my thought, trying to kind of even like figure out before I draw, or even drawing what I drew during the drawing. I kept thinking, what am I drawing? What am I drawing? And then I said, let's get off the thinking and just draw, just enjoy the scribbling and, you know, just adding some, just go with the flow with the color. Let the color take you where you need to go, right? And that was the experiment, right? And each one of you, right? We don't have that much time to do it today, but I'm sure each one of you can look at each single quadrant and understand, where did you start? Why? Do you remember, some of you may be aware of the MAC cards, right? The metaphoric associative cards. And this is similar to that, only we kind of went the opposite direction, right? Only what you just did, you created the metaphoric associative cards, right? And I did the opposite. Usually we'll look at the card and we have the association. Today I did the opposite. I brought through the association. I wanted you to draw a picture, right? Even before you realize logically. Okay, I'm gonna do a share screen with you and I wanna explain certain things, okay? Okay, so today's an intro to the NeuroColor certified course. That's algorithm number 3 for those of you who are interested in the instructor's course. And we are going to, what I'm doing today for you is a bit out of the course, but that was the intention, right? Because what happens in the course is what we're teaching within the course. But today I wanted you to bring in yet another view for colors, okay? What I did with you today, based, what I want to tell you actually today, is about something that's called Plutchik's wheel of color. Okay, there are tons of wheel of colors, and some of you who took courses with me know I use my own wheel of colors, right? I have certain wheel of emotions, I also call it. What I wanted to do today with you is talk about the wheel of colors that was created by Dr. Robert Plutchik. He's an American psychologist, and he specifically brought out, and that's very clear in his, here, I'm gonna make it bigger, just for you guys to see, okay, ladies to see. 8 specific emotions, okay? He really discovered that there are 34,000 of feelings and emotions that a human being can experience, right? From one range to another. But he decided to put them into 8, okay? Which is very interesting. Those of you who took the neurocomposition course and, you know, those of you who know what number 8 represents, it's a very interesting and specific number, right? Number 8 is going beyond the usual, which is number 7. 7 is 7 days of the week, you know, the 7 colors, what we just did today, right? The 7 basic colors, the 7 musical notes, right? This is how, like, it's a basic framework for the world, right? Everything done in 7, right? Like I'm starting the Neurosphirot class course next week, and that's also part of it, right? Part of the Kabbalistic framework are 7 sphirot. There is actually 10, but 7 are the ones that emanated within the physical world. So when you go one beyond, that's number 8. And that's very interesting to note, right? Number 8 is considered to be a number of miracle, right? Number 8, actually, I did that drawing with the mask, right? If you turn number 8 horizontally, it's a sign of infinity, okay? And it's very interesting to know that he specifically brought out 8 types of emotions. And pay attention to this, to this wheel of emotion, right? To this specific one. Look, on the outside, actually, I have a very nice, one second. Here, I have a very nice explanation. Oh, what happened to that picture? One second, let me find it for you. Okay, there is an explanation, right, of this whole wheel, okay? The primary emotions are on the third level, okay? And it's very interesting, like if you notice how the colors change, right? On the outer level, we have lighter color. On the inner level, we have darker color. So the intensity actually changes as we go from the outwards to the inside, right? And also if you look on the outer layer, we have serenity, love, acceptance, right? Apprehension, very like light and general terms. But if you go closer in, if you go deeper in, right? Let's say the word apprehension, it turns into fear, and then it turns into terror, right? The emotions become much more concentrated, right? And that's interesting. Plus, the way also that that Dr. Pluchik did was he also combined the opposites, right? Not combined, but rather connected, right? The green, the light green of this side is connected to the dark blue, right? Acceptance, trust, and admiration. The opposite of loathing, disgust, and boredom. Okay, and then between them you can see connections, right? Serenity can be connected to the interest, and it would create optimism, right? Serenity with acceptance is love, right? This is a very this is one of the most widespread wheel of emotions that I've seen, and it's interesting to know that, right? So if you follow, like I said, there are various different ways to express color, to connect to color through your emotions, okay? You can decide, this is the same Pluchik's wheel of emotion, but kind of expressed differently, right? It's kind of a different shape, right? You can see all of this, right? And this one has a different, like a general name for it, right? Oh, submission, love, optimism, right? Same thing. So it's important to know that what Pluchik did was also like separate and pair them up, right? The opposite, joy and sadness, acceptance and disgust, fear and anger, surprise and anticipation, okay? And then, so the 8 basic emotions that he discovered and decided to put in the, in a methodological form were trust, fear, surprise, sadness, disgust, anger, anticipation, and joy, right? And it's interesting to note how you go from disgust to anger and then anticipation, right? And if you look even at this wheel, even the connection between nearby, right? The red, it's interesting to note why I like this wheel is because all the colors are completely, or the emotions are completely expressed within color, right? Let's say the emotion over here, right? We have loathing, disgust, and can't see well. Loathing, disgust, and boredom on the dark purple side, right? If you connect this dark purple side with the dark red side, you see it get color, like light color purple, okay? So what I can do is we can, let me see, right? I think I told you more or less, right, that there is opposite. So what I would like to invite you to do now, if you would like, we can actually draw a different picture now, a real picture, if you may call it that way. And this way, now that you're more aware of the way your feelings, first of all, you have different feelings, you have a range of feelings, right? As we went through the range of colors. And I want you to, take the paper of your choice. I am using a smaller size because I want to make sure I finish this picture with you today. And based on what we just went through, right? What we can do is we can actually, if you're interested, I can give you the wheel. If you're interested, I can put like an array of all the pictures, but you can actually look at your pictures, the one that you drew as a reaction to all the colors that I showed you. and think, which quadrant would you like to take and expand with it? You know, where are you within quadrant? By the way, the reason I'm calling it quadrants is also came from one of the different directions that Pavel Piskarev has created, call it the quadrants of metamodern, right? And that's why I said he actually starts over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're based upon the Professor Grove, Stanislav Grove's matrices, if anybody is aware. The birth, the perinatal matrices was as a matrix, you know, in plural. He based it this way, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 stages. So what you can do is look at this picture. You know, you can make it like a diagnostic picture, right? Take a topic of your choice, any topic you want. You know, just take a topic and look at this picture, right? Pay attention. Feel where you are in the picture, and we're going to expand that picture and make a real true drawing, okay? I actually have like only 8-9 minutes left. So you can do this on your own. You're welcome to put that picture in if you want to. You're welcome to share this beautiful picture. I saw your pictures, they're absolutely beautiful. And I would love to see them. You know, I would love for you guys if you want to share it. And this is what you can do, like diagnostically, see which picture, which color resonates with you the most in you figuring out where are you standing towards your project, right? Because as we always say, NeuroGraphic is a coaching method and coaching practice. So wherever, let's say your hand or your mind explains to you that's where you are, you can take that picture and expand on it, expand it on your regular paper, okay? Just to tell you a bit more, because some of you probably saw this and were wondering, why do I have this picture over here? So like I mentioned, what we just did was expanding on Plutchik's Wheel of Emotions, right? Where he so beautifully combined emotions with color. Within the NeuroColor course, the official certified NeuroColor course within Neurographica, what we're going to bring in, we're going to study colors, the energy, and this is where it comes in, the energy of color. We will discuss this, we will study through the study of Wuxin, okay? That's a Chinese medicine. If you ever heard of Feng Shui, right? The way you put furniture in your room, it's based upon this specific philosophy called the Wuxin, which is based on 5 elements. I think that would be the most familiar to people, right? The 5 elements. Some of you mentioned, one of you, which one of you was, I think Michelle, was it you that mentioned the 4 elements? Right, so over here, we're going to bring in the 5 elements, okay? I actually thought about it. So the 5th element for you, we have 4, right? So think what would be the 5th element. That's a continuation of your picture. You're welcome to draw while you're still in the, you know, in this excitement, in this feelings and emotions. But within the course, we will actually discuss the 5 elements, and we will start bringing the energy that each element brings to the world, right? Because the elements are actually the basic like elements that build the world, right? Like I mentioned before, right? The Sphirot, the Kabbalistic Sphirot, right? According to the biblical point of view, the world was built upon the Kabbalistic Sphirot, right? The Chinese philosophy, right, of Wuxin bases the 5 elements of, you know, as the main element, the way the nature works, okay? We have water, wood, fire, earth, and metal, okay? We will study each single color, and what we're going to do in the course, I wanted to tell you, of course, we will have, as usually, 6 pictures at least, 6 algorithms at least, where we will study this, the whole system of Wuxin as it relates to the energy of color. Plus, we will delve into each single color deeply in, okay? We will make a separate picture for each color. And I will explain to you, me and Margarita, that we will be teaching the course, will explain to you what goes inside this course, what goes inside the color, when do you bring in this color? When you seek which energy, right? So let's do even the simplest one, right? Some of you said that. I know that happened to me when I did the red color, my heart went boom, 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 right? And that's a normal reaction, right? If you take any, a naturopathic, person who can explain to you how color works, how the body works, right? Any osteopathic, any acupressure specialist, they will tell you that the red color is a color of fire. So of course you get excited. A person can get very excited by looking at the color red, right? And we will delve into each one, okay? So what else? We will actually go, what we will touch upon within this course, not as deep, but we will still work with it, is the healing nature of each color, okay? So this course will also be mini neurohealing course, we will discuss which color can be used within healing a certain area of life. It can be also, because as some of you may know, each element is related to a body part, right? So that's why each element, each color of that element will bring in certain healing energy to that body part and to that reflection within a person's life, okay? So those of you who did take the neurocomposition course and you're aware of what I'm talking about, right? When you draw certain shapes to bring in certain energy within your goal, the same thing we're going to learn about color. What color goes with what, right? What do we discuss? And what you see here is a very simple, very basic symbol, right? Like the water is blue, right? Everybody would say that, right? Or the fire is red. But actually there is a whole range of color that we will be discussing. What goes into fire, what goes into water, what is wood, what is earth, and what is metal. And what we'll also discuss is remember what I did today? Look at your quadrant and think, which quadrant am I when it comes to my goal, right? Am I at the beginning, which is number 1? Am I in the middle, which is number 2? Am I in the second part of the middle, which is going toward the end, number 3? Or am I at the very end, kind of finishing up my project and can go on further within my life, number 4, right? Same thing here, but only it will happen within 5 stages, okay? And you will learn how to diagnostically look at your project, so to say, similar to what I did. Just intuitively think, what color am I at? And then work projectively, so to say, First you start with intuition, but then you start with projection. You start saying, I know I am, let's say, in the second part of my project. What color do I want to bring within my picture to go further, to go forward, especially if your project is stolen, So that's like an analytical explanation of what the course is all about, okay? Any questions from you ladies? Let me see if anybody's asking anything on Facebook. Okay, any questions about the course, about understanding, about Usin at this point, or about the picture that we drew today, okay? I know I gave a lot of information, and that's what I usually do, try to bring in a lot of information within a very short period of time.
Lana,
yes.
You had mentioned that you were going to share some of the images. Were you going to, can you share the PowerPoint? Because I can tell you didn't really go in order and it looked really interesting. And I'd love to look over some of the slides more. That was actually not a
PowerPoint. Yeah, that was actually I created
Google
an
Slides
album
or
in my
something.
Google.
Gotcha.
I'll probably have the colors, because you're doing this. I have photos for you, of course, but these parts, no, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Not so much those. I like the pictures, but the informational stuff about the emotions.
Yeah, I took a lot of pictures of those.
Okay, the informational stuff is on my PowerPoint.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring
absolutely. Yes. Those of you who want it, you can PM me and I will send it to you. I know, Michelle,
Perfect, thank you.
I know you. I know, yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, all of this I created myself, so yeah, I can share with you. And yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
I'll have photos for you, Lana, at the end of this. I'll send them over to you straight away.
Yeah, please do.
then you could give them straight to Michelle, or they'd be posted so you could capture them.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds wonderful. Thank you, Rain. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay. I'm going to first of all, I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to change to my face so I can say thank you to everybody for joining me today. It was a beautiful experience. I truly appreciate you joining me and giving me a chance to draw with you live and connecting with each one of you and seeing, most of all, your beautiful, beautiful creation that you created today, as we did something unusual and experimenting. Let me know if you enjoyed this unusual neuro experiment, that got your neurons working, which was my point, right? Even though I did use emotions within this stage. Thank you, everybody. Anybody wants to say anything, you're welcome to share. I see some people wrote in the chat. Masters.
I want to read Michelle's thesis.
Beautiful, yeah.
Seriously, I'd love to read Michelle's thesis.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm an art teacher, and so what we had to do, our thesis was on this idea of holonomy, which is bringing consciousness, efficacy, flexibility, craftsmanship. Oh my God, and there's one more. 5 things to your teaching, and then kind of the whole idea that every child is a container and that you're supposed to fill it. So I basically thought of like the 5 Chinese elements immediately, like consciousness is earth, flexibility is water. Oh, interdependentness is wood. Craftsmanship is metal. Anyway, so I did, efficacy is fire. And so I consider that each kid isn't just a container. They're like a plant in the container, and you have to figure out what kind of plant they are. I mean, Bobby, who's a cactus, you're not going to nurture the same way as Sally, who's a rose bush. And so as an artist, I created a container of those elements representing plants inside of it, and then had 3 different art projects from every grade level. It was so cool.
I love the educational component.
You don't see the 5 elements very often.
So beautiful. Yeah. Michelle, by the way, just so you guys can connect, ladies, Rain and Michelle. Michelle is thinking of, excuse me, I'm losing my voice today. Michelle is thinking of enrolling in the specialist course, and Rain has finished the specialist course with me, so you ladies can chat. I just wanted to bring that in. So it's so amazing. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing that information with us, because that's exactly what you did, is what we're going to do, and use it within NeuroGraphica and learn how to use NeuroGraphica, neurolines, neuroshapes, and color to connect it together and do it as a composition, right? So that's the best part. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you for your beautiful words. Thank you, ladies. I enjoyed drawing with you. I enjoyed connecting with all of you, seeing your beautiful faces. And join me. What do we have next? You all know we have an array of courses coming up, the NeuroColor tomorrow, NeuroSpirals we started today. If you want to, you can still join. We have another session. And of course, I'm leading the NeuroSpirot course in Russian and in English, and the NeuroTrees. Those of you who love NeuroTrees, come join me. It's a beautiful, beautiful course that you can take and teach some of you, okay? Thank you. Wishing you a wonderful, beautiful day or nighttime or whatever it is for this Sunday or this week, okay? And look forward to the conference information, okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.